introduce the Community Resource Panel, and I just want to remind everybody that I gave you this file folder. I left it blank on top, so my hope was that when you get back to the office, you get to write whatever you want on top here. Worksite Wellness, you could write Angie, my name, and call me if you have questions, whatever you need, and then just stick it right in your desk, right? Because what we end up doing is putting wellness on the back burner, right? Because we wear other hats. And within this, we have two really great articles that Julie and I thought were really helpful. And one speaks to CEO buy-in, and the other one speaks to, you know, the 10 secrets for a Worksite Wellness Committee, which is super important. So they're really great resources, and you know, you can read them on your free time. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and open up the panel. We have Shioban from Massachusetts Department of Public Health, and Dara Midwood with Southcoast YMCA. She is one of the program coordinators for the diabetes prevention program that we were hearing about earlier. And then we have Annemarie Holly from Greater Fall River Recreation, which is right here in Fall River on Rock Street. And she's also the coordinator of the Fall River Fitness Challenge. So, so we'll go ahead and start with Shioban, and you can talk about the Massachusetts Wellness Tax Credit.
Sure. So has anyone heard about the Massachusetts Small Business Wellness Tax Credit or applied to it? No. Okay. So this is an incentive program that gives small businesses in Massachusetts a state tax credit for having an employee wellness program. The tax credit is worth 25% of the cost of implementing a wellness program. So if your business spent $5,000 on a wellness program in 2016, then you can apply for a tax credit of 25% of that dollar amount. To be eligible to apply for the wellness tax credit, you have to be a small business, and we define that as having 200 or fewer employees. And the reason we look at small businesses is because they're sort of less likely to implement worksite wellness programs than larger businesses due to things like not having enough money to implement the wellness program or limited staff. In addition to that, one of the other eligibility criteria is that your business has to offer health benefits or health insurance. The majority of your workers must work in Massachusetts. They don't have to live here, but at least 50% need to work here. And you cannot have any state or labor law, federal or state violations, like OSHA violations, for example. The wellness tax credit you can apply online on mass.gov/wellness tax credit. We do certify your wellness program before you can apply for the tax credit, so we make sure that your program is comprehensive, which means there has to be like an annual wellness budget for your program. You must have a wellness champion. Your wellness program must also sort of assess the health status and health needs of your employee population. So there are 8 different things that we look at. So you want to make sure that if you're applying for the wellness tax credit that you look at our eligibility criteria and meet all of the 8 things that we're looking for in your wellness program, and that's available on our website as well. In addition to the wellness tax credit, a lot of folks have mentioned the Massachusetts Working on Wellness program. And this is a training and capacity building program for work sites to sort of help them start a worksite wellness program or improve their already existing ones. So participating organizations go through a 10-month program. We have an online learning curriculum, and we also have technical assistants that are assigned to each of the businesses who kind of provide TA in a group setting. And in addition to that, we provide up to $10,000 in seed funding to help support their wellness initiatives. We recruited 4 different cohorts. Applications are now closed for this program, but we do have resources that are publicly available on our website, which is www.mawow.org. And some of the resources that we have include a community health toolbox, which is a searchable database where you can look for worksite wellness resources. We also have something called an expert series. So we have a series of webinars where subject matter experts in occupational safety and health and worksite wellness lead webinars on different topics that are important to worksite wellness, such as stress and ergonomics, physical inactivity, and how to get your employees engaged in some of these initiatives. They also have a newsletter and blogs on different worksite wellness topics. So I encourage everyone to sort of go on the website to familiarize yourself with some of the things that we have available. And through the Department of Public Health, we also have other toolkits and resources available, something called a Working on Wellness Toolkit, which kind of guides businesses who are just starting their worksite wellness initiatives through 7 steps that we know contribute to a successful worksite wellness program. So everything from how to obtain buy-in from leadership to how to assess the health needs of your population to how to evaluate your worksite wellness programs. And those resources are available also on our Wellness Tax Credit webpage, and there are some flyers available.
Yes, there are a ton of flyers. We'll have time at the end for you to grab all the resources, and then everything that these ladies are going to talk about, I package very nicely in a flyer, which you will get after you finish my post-survey. Carrot before the stick. So that's your incentive. So thank you, Shioban and Dara.
Hi, nice to be here today, and nice be able to talk about the YMCA Southcoast, which incorporates like 6 branches from Swansea to Wareham, Fall River, Dartmouth. We have fabulous facilities. This one's beautiful. This is the first time for many, but they just did a huge renovation. If you've been here long ago, it totally looks different, doesn't it? So thank you for letting me speak about the YMCA Southcoast. I am the diabetes prevention coordinator, and I've been in that capacity for about 1.5 years. I've been with the Y for probably 15, or I don't know, probably more than that. Life goes by so fast, but I've been working in group fitness and group X for a long time. So this diabetes prevention was just where I wanted to be with getting the word out on helping worksite wellness perhaps and in the community. The mission of the YMCA, you know, is I know it's not just a gym, a basketball court, and a swimming pool, right? We are actually, the 3 elements of our mission are pretty much, you know, youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. So the YMCA's diabetes prevention program really fits nicely into the healthy living and the social responsibility piece. Because our mission is to actually work in partnership with the medical community, Council on Aging, the Worksite Wellness, helping employees become more healthy by working together. We do have a Worksite Wellness program. I don't know if anybody's familiar with it or works with the Y, but we do offer Worksite Wellness programs. We can get a reduction in the adult membership for your employees. You know, and some companies do actually invest in the membership for their employees, and then there's like a small amount that the employees get taken out of their pay per week. So if you don't have a physical activity like a gym or whatever like that, or programs to offer at your work sites, then there's always an option there too. But the diabetes prevention program works really nicely in with the worksite wellness. Because it's actually a research-based program that is anybody familiar with I know there's a few of you here that have been through it with their companies. I'm also a lifestyle coach for the program, so I really enjoy teaching that as well. But, so I'll just describe the program a little bit. It's an evidence-based program supported by the CDC. It was developed by, originally for the National Institutes for Health, where actually the research shows that you can reduce your risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 58% of overall, and if you're 60 or older, then reduce the case or reduce your risk by 71%. So the evidence is there. To reduce your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, the 2 goals of the program primarily are to reduce your body weight by 7%, which is very doable, and to increase your physical activity to 150 minutes per week, and that's just the equivalent of like brisk walking. So it's a very doable program. It's a lifestyle modification program. It's not a diet. It's just teaching them healthy eating tips and how to fit physical activity into their life. It's a year-long program where there's 25 sessions that the participant, you have to be in the pre-diabetic range, and all the details are in the brochure over there. I won't go through that right now, but the idea is if you're pre-diabetic, if you're at high risk, then we want to prevent you from developing type 2 diabetes or prolong it. Because it's not, if it's in your family, it doesn't mean you have to get it. We can take the measures to reduce your risk dramatically. So we've been, it's 25 sessions with a certified lifestyle coach through the Y. Our coaches are very highly trained and been through all kinds of training on motivational interviewing, knowing how to deal with people, non-judgmental, asking open-ended questions and reflections. So we really get the groups going and talking about their barriers and their successes. We really want to champion their successes to make them come back and want to, and just grow, not grow physically, but, grow in their healthier eating habits. Like, Sue, I think I like your statements, like make your default choice, the healthy choice, that sticks with me. I really like that. It's simple. So that's what the whole program does. It makes you think about making your the default choice, the healthy choice in your eating and moving more during the day, whether it's living activity like taking the stairs today versus the elevator, or getting 150 minutes of structured physical activity. So the numbers have been really good. We've since I started a year and a half ago. Emily is also a certified coach for the program. She's had some great classes going on here in Fall River, and we've had in a year and a half we've had 10 classes that we've started. A couple of them, the year-long program has ended, and the results have been very good. We're right in the sweet spot of if you lose 5 to 7% of your body weight, then you're in that 58% reducing your risk of developing type 2. So we've actually had 4 companies and have their employees in the program, and about an average weight loss at the 16 weeks is around 5.2%, 5.3. So we've hit the numbers, and
you go right onto the work site, correct? You can go into the work
exactly.
site. Okay.
What's nice about that, thank you for bringing that up, you don't have to the 8 to 15 people is a small group setting, so it gets very personal, and everybody, learns they just get to know each other and share ideas, and they help each other through the journey, along with a lifestyle coach. Where was I going with that?
I'm wondering too, as far as engagement and participation, a lot of the insurance companies that some of the work sites may have may require some form of education, or the DPP program, you going onto the work site and being able to engage that and how you could help with that. I don't know if that's part of the program, but also it comes with the membership to the Y.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
And if you want to just touch briefly on the cost too, just so
Right.
that the work sites, if there's questions about the cost of the program, and then if there's scholarship programs.
Sure. Right. It is a year-long program with those 25 sessions with a lifestyle coach. Like Angie mentioned, we can take it off-site, which we did at Tom's. We went right because of it's easier for them all to get there at one time. Or we could do it right at the Y. So it's portable. We can take the coach can go anywhere, no matter if it's at your site or not. You still have the benefit to the Ys at all 6 branches, not just so if you work in Fall River, but you can always use the New Bedford Y or the Wareham Y, whichever is convenient for you. The cost of the program is $429 for an individual to work with a lifestyle coach for 25 sessions, and it also comes with an adult membership to the Y. There's no registration fee at all. So that is a bargain. If you think about some of the clients have been through this program and say, wow, I really like this program, and I've done Weight Watchers before, and it's less money, and I like the fact that you have the physical activity component, you get the gym membership, and you have the same group every week, so you get to know each other, and it's very, very powerful. But $429, we do offer financial assistance, so if anybody needs, I've seen up to 50% of that, the Y will help with assistance of that amount. So it really is a good value where you get the coaching and the membership as well. So.
We'll speak to Annemarie Holly next. She's the coordinator for the Fall River Fitness Challenge. If I can just see a show of hands, who has participated in the Fall River Fitness Challenge or the New Bedford one? Yay. Okay.
So a lot of you have heard my spiel before then. So good morning. I've been working with the Fitness Challenge now for about 6 years, and we are entering our 10th year of the Fall River Fitness Challenge, and it has really grown to be something insanely big that a lot of people really enjoy participating in. And we have worked with work sites in the past, and we are willing to do it as much as we can. Between Angie and myself, we are willing to come into your work site to host sign-ups for the Fitness Challenge. You can be your own weigh-in site, and all of the employees will get the benefits of a membership to the Fitness Challenge. So pretty much what the challenge is, and we're going to see it kind of shape into something else over the next few months, is a 12 to 15 week program that allows the members who pay $5 to join. That might be a little bit increased this year to $10, but you get over 30 free fitness classes. So we host challenges every Wednesday night and Saturday morning with our fitness partners, and those range from yoga studios to Vitality Fitness is a new partner which does the kind of American Ninja Warrior trainings. We do high intensity interval training, we do circuits, a bunch of different things, and so people can kind of find their exercise niche in the world. We understand that a lot of people, we've had over 1,000 people sign up. Generally we see about 800 now on average, and about 150 people are consistently coming to these challenges. And we really understand that a lot of the people who are signing up are just kind of getting off of the couch and need something that's not intimidating, finding people that they can kind of join forces with, that they're getting the proper support, everybody's on the same page, so we meet people where they're at. So it might be a class of 150 people in a gym, but those are broken down into beginner and intermediate and advanced levels. We partner with Fall River, so if the challenge itself might be a little too much for a person, they can go out and do a walking group rather than participate in the challenge, and then hopefully work their way back up into the gym. All of our partners offer discounts at their actual location, so if a person is a member of the challenge, they'll get those 2 free challenges a week. This year it might be even up to 3 free challenges a week, and then they can drop into the YMCA and use the pool for $5 on an off day, or drop into another partner for $5 and take a class over there. So there's really a ton of options as far as exercise goes. And like I said, we're just kind of trying to meet people where they're at. We've seen a great amount of people come back from year to year. We have some people who have been with the challenge for 10 years and have kind of reached their fitness goals and wellness goals and are just there because they love the camaraderie of the challenge and getting to know new people and encouraging them and supporting them reaching their goals. We also have our nutrition piece of it, so we partner with Dr. Weed as well as Amanda Raposo from Southcoast Health, and we have St. Anne's does a diabetes management group, as well as People Inc. does some group classes for us. So we have a ton of different partners that are just offering classes at different times as far as nutrition goes, and we're just looking for overall wellness and lifestyle change for people. Unfortunately, a lot of our prizes do come from the weight loss portion of it, because that's something that we can actually measure. But we've started giving away prizes for best attendance throughout the challenge, so we keep track of everybody coming in and out. We give prizes away for if they change their glucose, cholesterol, blood pressure levels throughout the challenge. Yeah, it's just a really fun atmosphere for people to get into fitness and learn about overall wellness. And
you do the Worksite Recognition Award.
We've done the Worksite Recognition Award that FSA has won before, and it's we are willing to tailor it to work sites in whatever way you need. We really try to be as flexible as possible and make it as easy as possible for you. We do weigh-ins every other week, but we don't require you to do the same. We just look for kind of a midway point of weigh-ins and then the final weigh-in from your employees to be eligible for prizes.
And so the next Fall River Fitness Challenge is in January, and do we have a kickoff date?
Yeah, our kickoff date is January 14th, and that's at Cuss Middle School, and we do a large health fair, and we do the screenings, the health screenings there with Southcoast brings their van. We have all of our partners do small little demos of the classes that they'll be offering. We we force everybody to stop at every single table and talk to the resources.
We don't force. It's exciting though. Talk about, making it fun. Going back to what the work sites were talking about, making it fun is we do make it fun, and we try to engage the work sites, which rolls back to the employees. And are we doing raffles this year?
Yep, so I know this is incentives, but now I'm like, I shouldn't give away prizes at every single challenge. But we do. Every single person that comes in the door for a challenge on a Wednesday or Saturday will get a prize drawing ticket, and we'll give away, a pair of 5-pound dumbbells or headphones, water bottles, things that'll kind of enhance their fitness. And there are teams too, so if you don't want to be a host site of the fitness challenge and hold weigh-ins there, we can just have you join as, the Head Start team, and you guys can come in and join the challenges together and motivate each other to be going to those challenges after work on a Wednesday night. So it doesn't you can kind of pick what level you want to be engaged at. We're willing to work with you in any way. As Dr. Weed loves to say, this challenge has been around for 10 years, and from the research that he's done, and he's very good at researching, this is the only challenge of its kind nationwide that has sustained itself for 10 years. So we're really proud of that, and we've actually worked with New Bedford to help them form their challenge. So they also have a fitness challenge, so if you would like to look into that as well, we love to support them in any way we can.
Any other questions?
Can you talk a little bit about how an employer gets involved in, what the commitment is by the employer, or how they get it introduced to their employees? Is it just something that they offer and have people sign up, or?
Yeah, so we do our kickoff in mid-January, but people are eligible to sign up throughout the whole challenge. In order to be eligible for prizes, though, they need to be signed up by the end of January. And what we've done in the past is Angie and myself kind of go in and we can do a presentation for employees, or we can send you some materials ahead of time to promote a sign-up day at your office. And we just need you to provide a scale for that day, so there's a consistent scale for people at your site to weigh in on. And we'll kind of do the rest of the work. So we'll bring the sign-up sheets, we'll explain the whole challenge, and what we need from you is just one person who's willing to kind of be that contact person with me and is willing to weigh people in and then just send those weights to me for the end of the challenge. It's kind of up to you as far as how you want to engage your employees. If you want to be bringing myself and Angie in once a month to do the weigh-ins to kind of keep motivation going, we're willing to do that. But it's more so up to you as an employer, what kind of commitment you want to make to it.
And the fitness challenge goes till May.
So this year we're actually going to change it to a 12-week program rather than the 16 weeks, because what we've seen over the past few years is by April, people are going outside. A lot of people have children that, their baseball or outdoor sports programs are picking up. So we kind of thought that we'd make it a little more concise to a 12-week program, but offer more challenges throughout. So rather than 2 a week, most likely we'll be doing our 2 large challenges and then having a bonus challenge on Mondays with some of our guest fitness partners.
Do you have a geographical boundary? Like I'm in Fairhaven, I've been trying to get Kim to let us hop onto the New Bedford, but I haven't been successful in that.
You can, we say to live, work, or go to school in the greater Fall River area, but we never turn anybody away. And the trick is, if you form a team, as long as one person on your team lives, works, or go to school in greater Fall River, everybody is eligible to participate.
So you have to have one Fairhaven resident.
Fall River, Somerset, Swansea, or Westport.
But really, we're not turning
Yeah,
anybody
nobody
away.
didn't check you, Linda, don't worry.
Yeah.
Just for prize-wise, because at the end, when we do give out the grand prize, it's hopeful that we have somebody from those towns. Keep that in
What
mind.
was last year's grand prize?
So
Great
what we
question.
do is we give away, we do individual prizes for male and female, the top 3 winners, and it's $500 for first place, $300 for second, and $200 for third. We are thinking about upping those, but that's like on the down low right now. So we're looking into the possibility of making those kind of bigger and better. We always give away also a gift card to like Macy's or Marshall's or something along those lines, because we recognize when you do lose a little bit of weight, you do need to kind of reinvent your wardrobe as well. So we like to give people the opportunity to do that. We also give away prizes for our teams that win. So in the past, that's been a beautiful Greater Fall River Fitness Challenge winner paperweight to put on your desk and brag to all of your friends. And then we also give away a membership to one of our fitness partners, whether it be a 3-month membership or a 6-month membership to all of the team members.
And just real briefly before we wrap up, Recreation has a gym in their building. If you could just speak to what you can offer
Yeah.
from the work sites.
So we do have a neighborhood fitness center. It's about a room this size, and it's very affordable for employees and employers. It's $45 for a 6-month membership, and we're willing to work with you to discount that even further for your employees. It's a very, like I said, a small neighborhood fitness center, judgment-free. There's not a lot of people in there at the same time, so you can set up kind of a circuit for yourself. It's a very flexible space that employees can take advantage of. And like I said, we also partner with FSA and Sue for a yoga class at lunchtime. So if you're looking to provide some sort of class for your employees, we have plenty of space during lunchtime to use.
Questions, Julie? Do you have any more questions?
We're going at the meeting. Some of you have come to our monthly meetings before for the Southcoast Worksite Health and Wellness Collaborative, and we wanted to offer those up as a way for everyone here to continue the discussion on a monthly basis, because we find that we not only do we usually have a speaker at every meeting that will let us know about some resource or service that's available, but it's just the idea exchange that happens at the meetings that is really invaluable. So even though Dave records most of our meetings, it's not the same as being there and being involved in the discussion. So you do have dates.
In your file folder.
And someone had asked about where we hold the meetings, and thus far we've been holding the meetings in Dartmouth at actually our offices on Ponce Corner Road. But seeing that this group it seems like it's predominantly Fall River locations, would you say, most of the employees here? I mean, I know we have Fairhaven and New Bedford, but you know, if Dartmouth is too far for some employers and we can find a location. I know that Sue offered actually the family service offices as a possibility. Maybe this is a possibility. So we're not locked into one location, and so that's something that we can, you know, have a discussion on either through email or at our December meeting to say where should we be meeting, you know, in 2017, and we can definitely alternate.
Yeah, the Southcoast Worksite Wellness Collaborative has been, as the paper says in your folder, it's been going on since 2008, I believe, before I joined 5 years ago. And, you know, the collaborative was built so that its flexibility and all work sites come together in order to make it their own. So we are flexible with the location. But,
And I love there's so many groups that have either done the Working on Wellness program or are currently enrolled in that Working on Wellness program. And we would definitely encourage you to come to the meetings to share ideas with each other and with the rest of the group that, you know, maybe hasn't done that journey, because, you know, you'll gain experience from that, or you have gained experience that, you know, about good things and bad things, maybe things that failed. And so we talked about having like a discussion about what didn't work. What wellness things have we done that really have went over like a lead balloon, and we learned from those things also.
Absolutely. So take your time filling out the whole survey, and then you can hand it to me, and I'll give you this beautiful resource list. Isn't it gorgeous?
And that can be emailed to you also.
I want their input.
Shioban mentioned this one day.
So we could be back in about 5 minutes, that would be super helpful.
Thank you.